Hi, it's Malar, the postmistress at the Tonbridge Post Office, and today is our grand opening. I think you have got a special occasion to cover.
How do you feel now that you had all these people here and the shop is now formally open?
More than overwhelmed. The support has been fantastic.
There we go. You ready? There we go.
It's such a welcoming town. I couldn't have asked for a better place to open a store like this. Our dream has come true. It's our new baby here, the eco-friendly, sustainable products, helping the nature. And now I think Tonbridge will have an opportunity to buy some local produce as well. With us, there's a lot of opportunities. Come and explore.
I'm Tom Tugendhat. I'm the MP for Tonbridge and Malling. It's fantastic to see investment in our community and to see a family that's already succeeded with many small shops around the community in other parts of Kent. To be opening one here is an extraordinary vote of confidence in our town and a wonderful service to be offering people here.
You must get quite a few complaints in your post bag about the lack of banks in Tonbridge. How do you respond to them?
Well, it's been an issue, and one of the issues has been that a lot of businesses still use cash. That's why having the post office open again is so important, because actually they can do quite a lot of the cash handling that the big banks were otherwise doing. But a lot of people are now moving online. A huge number of people now use services online for financial transactions, and that's really why the banks have closed. People weren't using the sites.
Do you think there is any way in which banking services, other than the excellent service that there'll be here, would return to Tonbridge?
So I think it's unlikely. I think what's more likely is that banks are going to be starting to come out and visiting people individually, and that we're already seeing, where we're seeing that personal outreach. Because the reality is that keeping the high street presence is more than, the banks are not able to justify the expense. Now, they are a commercial business, of course, and so there's not much I can do as a Member of Parliament to force them to reopen. What I am encouraging them to do is to make sure they maintain that personal connection with their customers and make sure they continue to offer that service.
Last time I spoke to you, you were still bringing products in.
Yes.
Are you now fully stocked?
Yes, we are fully stocked. We have got our very signature product of vegetarian dog treats, which has just arrived, and they come in different shapes and flavors. So currently the popular one is peanut crocodile dog treats, which is been flying off the shelf. So I think it's something that we have dreamt for, and it's coming in slowly into reality.
And do you allow well-behaved dogs in the shop?
Of course, definitely. We are a dog-friendly shop. We definitely need them. They are our main customers here. So we would like to come and see them too.
Hi Marsh, this is Mahen. We are from Kent, and we have been trying to open an eco-friendly store. And luckily we got the post office project. So we thought, why don't we do the post office and the eco-friendly together? And eventually finally we did it. So I think people are happy that we opened such a environmental friendly store.
Fantastic. And you are well recognised by the customers because you always wear a hat. Is that a new idea?
No, I always wear a hat. I've been a fan of hat since young. So I do have a lot of collection at home too. So even my kids following it, so they do follow wearing hats. And we do sell in the shops same products. So we thought to introduce, because a lot of customers ask this because they don't have much hat shops in Tonbridge. So we try to get some good class hats. So we are displaying in the shop too.
And I'm talking to
Matt Boughton, leader of Tonbridge and Malling Borough Council.
And how does it feel to be in a newly opened post office?
I'm absolutely delighted. This has been 2 years in the making. We've had some trials and tribulations to get to this point, but a town like Tonbridge deserves a post office in the middle of town, and that's what we've got here. So this is really a great day to celebrate all of the work that so many people have put in to get into this point.
There was quite a long time when there was no post office or a very basic post office. How difficult was it to get this new shop running?
It was quite difficult, and there's no getting away from that. We knew that the post office, which was in W.H. Smith previously, had to leave. What had happened after that was that they didn't have anywhere to go, so Tonbridge and Malling Council, we decided to offer them space in Tonbridge Castle. But of course, that could only have very basic facilities, as you say. And then you're looking for a site all the time, you're looking for someone who wants to run the post office. I'm delighted that we've been able to work with Malar, the postmistress here, as well as the landlord of the building and the post office themselves to deliver what is an excellent and really popular facility here in the town.
As you say, it is very popular, and I've been in without, not on an opening day. I mean, is it really enough for a town like Tonbridge for everyone to do essentially all the banking that they used to do in the 4 big banks who've all closed their branches?
Well, the 4 banks all closing at the same time was a real blow for the town, and we know and we're working with local people to see if we can get a banking hub established.
And what's that?
So a banking hub somewhere where you can go, regardless of which bank you're with, to access basic banking facilities, which you can't necessarily do online. So very important, particularly for business banking as well. We know that there are different ways in which we can do that, and you can do that by working with the post office as well. And we want to be involved in those conversations because, a bit like we did with the post office itself, we want to see how we can help out. We've helped out the post office in terms of location at the castle and in terms of some funding for some of the improvements to the exterior and to the set-up costs. And if we can do the same to facilitate a banking hub, we will. I think we've all got to be realistic that this isn't going to happen tomorrow, and there are a number of hoops to get through, but I think that the town pulling together can help achieve that.
And is it a decision of the 4 banks working together to do this, or is it part of the regulation, or is it government, sort of act of parliament that's going to make these banking hubs happen?
It's the Financial Conduct Authority have rules around this which we need to be aware of and that we need to be wary of as well, and that's a bit of a stumbling block at times. Critically for us, it's about identifying what can be offered and then looking for somewhere where it can happen. Is there the capability in the building we stand in at the moment where the post office is? Possibly, for sure, and that's why it's important to get the post office that we're standing in today. But in terms of the future and in terms of providing good banking facilities in Tonbridge, this is absolutely critical for the town going forward and something that we're right behind, and we'll do everything we can to help.